Buenos dias. Hello everybody from Costa Rica here in Parrita Centro. This is the 2026 version of the downtown tour. I've seen your notes and comments in my past videos doing these tours. I will keep my face out of it other than this moment of introduction, and I will focus strictly and solely on the businesses in town. I am here at a fruteria right by the bridge on the south side of town. So if you're coming from south to north, this is what you're going to witness in Parrita. I'm starting on the left side of the street, or the ocean side of the street, and I'm going to follow back coming down on the land side or the central side of the street as well. I'm just going to cover the main strip for any tourists that are passing through or anybody that hasn't been to this zone of the country in a while. Here is your update on the businesses that are currently in Centro Parrita. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all your support and comments. All right here by the bus station, we've got a wonderful fruteria, so you can get your fruits and vegetables here. El dueño, señor, buenos dias, feliz año. We've got the soda, El Estudiante. Very good restaurant in this central market. There are many stores. There's a little computer repair business, a few different sodas. We've got the bus station. We've got some new stores in here. A little ATM, that's what I'm passing right now. We've got a florist and a barber shop. We've got a fancy clothes boutique. A little pulperia, so you can get all your snacks and stuff. Buenos dias. Buenas. Bus tickets, macrobiotics, another boutique. This is a chicken store. Let me actually get out by the street side. All right. At the end of the central market, we've got a bakery, a butcher shop, Mundo Parrita, panaderia, a veterinarian, liquor store, butcher shop. Mundo Parrita is like kind of a cheap household goods, but they got some quality stuff in there as well. As we make our way past the bus station, past all the noisiness, this used to be La Chocita, a little restaurant and bakery, but it's closed a couple years ago, and now it's going to become a visual clinic. So if you have bad eyes, this is who's going to help you, Pacific. And they're opening soon. Some of the businesses are still closed. It's also New Year's Eve. La Tortuga. This is a shoe store. I actually just bought a pair of soccer cleats there. Then we have Goyo, which is kind of like an electronics store, furniture store. Many businesses are just getting open, but again, it's kind of a holiday, so buenos dias. Que dinero. There's another little barber shop here tucked in the corner. So lots of places to get your hair cut. Another panaderia, mi hombre Tony. Amigo Tony, ¿cómo estás? Buenos días, feliz año.
Igualmente.
Gracias, amigo.
¿Todo bien?
Todo bien, gracias.
Excelente.
Estoy haciendo un tour por YouTube aquí.
Ah, por YouTube.
Yeah, so por las personas a comprar cosas en Parrita.
Great idea.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Excelente.
I'll see you soon, all right?
Sí.
Hasta pronto.
Tú-
In my YouTube. Yep. So busca Tobro Suski. Enviarme un mensaje. Ciao. All right, we got a liquor store. They're definitely open on New Year's Eve. And then these are some shops. This is Celulares Alex. Let me get on the street side, so I'll show you some signs. Celulares Alex, cell phones, accessories. They got really cool like toys too, like Pokemon stuff and all things like that. This is a floristeria, but they also make They actually printed my shirts for the Jungle Temple. So I highly recommend shopping at them. They got really cool stuff. We've got a butcher shop here. They're definitely open New Year's Eve. This is Verdugo, which is kind of like Goyo. They do electronics, they do household goods, washing machines, refrigerators, a great butcher shop. Buenos dias. This is an automatic pay shop. Roche Cafe, really good restaurant and cafeteria. Highly recommend. This is Monje, and they are again like Goyo or Verdugo. Everybody's just getting open now, so I'm here earlier in the morning, so I can try to get some less traffic and quiet. But Variedades del Amigo, lots of stuff. Buenos dias. We got little casino in town here, not open yet. There's a couple fruit shops over here and a barber shop. Buenos. This is a Colombian hairstyling place right next to another good fruteria. You can see lots of good avocados, maduros, green plantains, tomato, and then a whole beautiful shop of goodies in here. Highly recommend them. I've done videos on them before. Here we've got a farmacia, a pharmacy, zapateria, a shoe store for ladies. This is Hivis. This is a very big version of the Goyo or Verdugo, and they got 2 levels of furniture and refrigerators and all types of stuff for your home. Right in front of me here is a hardware store in the center of town, right across from Ise in case you're passing through. That's where we pay our electric bills and phone bills, sign up for phones, sign up for electric. This is the hardware store. You can get a little look in there. And they have everything you need for your home. Really good spot. Highly recommend. Mundo Hogar. They sell like cheaper stuff for the home, cheap tools, kitchen utensils, and umbrellas, and all the variety of stuff that you need for your house and life. We got a little bank right here with an ATM in case you need money. What is this? Cute street pup. This is Medio Rojo. It's also kind of like on the cheaper side, home goods and stuff that you need. Some people's private residences with some beautiful flowers out front. Tiendas Sinai. This is clothing, I think mostly women's clothes, but they might have men's clothes. I've never been in there. And again, sorry that everything's closed, but I just wanted to show you the shop on kind of a slow day so there's not a million people walking around, because this town does get very busy. This is a zapateria Nicaraguense. So it's a Nicaraguan shoe store, and they make a lot of things out of handmade leather, which is nice. Musmani, which is like a pastry coffee shop. I would say equivalent to like a Dunkin' Donuts in the United States. So really good. I got friends everywhere. My neighbors work at all these places. Pollolandia is Pollolandia. Say it correctly. This is a chicken shop. Amigo, buenos dias. This is kind of like a KFC, I would compare it to. Fried chicken. Here's another butcher shop right next to there. Then we've got another clothing store. They sell a lot of that Sheen brand that I know girls like. This is one of our biggest supermarkets in town. Mega Super. Air conditioned. If you're in hot Central Pacific and you want air conditioning, stop by Mega Super. And they also have a really good selection of foods. Spectacular, spectacular foods. Oh, sorry about that. Mega Super, highly recommend. Good supermarket, great people work there. Just beyond Mega Super, we have a new set of stores. I think 4 or 5 new stores will be going in this new building that's been built. And then beyond that, there's a gas station. It's getting quite noisy from these trucks lingering, so I'm going to switch over to here. This is Zarpe OK. This is a premium market at the gas station. There's also a Pepperoni's pizza shop. So this is the newest gas station in Parrita here. Again, another air-conditioned building. And you can see they've got lots of stuff here. You can get all your food, your drinks to go, junk food, tobacco products, anything that you need for your road trip. And then here we have Pepperoni's Express. Pepperoni's Pizza is kind of like a mix between Domino's, Pizza Hut. They've got really good smoothies too, highly recommend. And then there's offices if you ever need a bathroom. When you're at the gas station, around the corner is the bathroom. But other than that, this is where you refuel. Then the end of downtown is basically here, the Parriteño supermarket, which I highly recommend. If you're stopping through Parrita and you want to use a supermarket, I personally use El Parriteño for almost everything that I get. You know, I do shop around at different stores. You've probably seen that in past videos where I kind of bargain shop, and also each store offers a little something different. A little further up, you can see in the distance there's a green sign up there, Maxi Pali. But it's not quite downtown, so I wouldn't include that in the downtown section. But El Parriteño is, as you see, El Supermercado del Pueblo. It's our hometown supermarket. Then we have Colono, which is an agricultural store. You can get all types of animal food, stuff for your plants, new seeds. You can get a lot of agricultural products. There's also veterinarian there. Right across the street is Colchones y Más. This is a mattress store and bedding store if you need beds and mattresses. Then we have Super Salon, which is beauty supplies. Chucho again! And then Paradise is like a CBD store and like a vape store. And I think, as you can see in their sign, they're getting ready for weed to be legalized because they have the cannabis leaf for the dot of their eye. So when marijuana is fully recreationally legal, I imagine you'll be able to get it there. El Tropico is a new family restaurant here, and they are open 24/7, but they're not open right now. But normally they're open outside of holidays. Lots of New Year's traffic coming through town. But this is normal for Parrita if you want to come here. So that's a really good restaurant. I've eaten there before. They also offer express if you want delivery. Anytime you see express written on a business, a food business, that means delivery. Just past that, we've got an auto decoration place. This is like the little auto section across from Mega Super supermarket. So they've got a place to get updates or hookups, Fast and Furious type stuff on your car. Then there's another pizza place, Ready Pizza, next to it. Then just beyond that, where you see the Armour sign and Lucas Oil, that's a motorcycle shop. You could buy helmets, you could buy all your parts for your motorcycle. Then there's a little soda, a little food restaurant here, a little small but high quality local food restaurant. Banco Nacional, if you need a bank, that's a good bank to go to. I'm gonna safely cross the street right now as the bus is loading on. So, just an update on Costa Rican banking. The 2 biggest banks are Banco Nacional and Banco de Costa Rica, BCR, which we'll see at the end of this little strip here. All right, another little soda, breakfast spot, lunch spot, Soda Malibu. Local favorite. You got a car washing place, Chino in the back. Provecho! People getting on the bus to go to work. The cheap supermarket that I like to go to as well, Pali. Welcome to the lowest prices in Spanish. And again, from across the street, we've got Musmani, the shoe store. Right here, across from Musmani, there's a lot of taxis that hang out if you ever need a, what we call Parrita, like a private driver. And just past that, there's Supermercado Barato. That means cheap supermarket. And that's exactly what it is. It's, as they say, un super chino. The Chinese super. Oscar, mi vecino Oscar. Feliz año, amigos. One of my neighbors, Oscar. Here we are at Mundo Mágico. So this is a store that also has a lot of home goods, towels, kitchen needs, fans, things like that for the household, utensils. Another beautiful private home in downtown Parrita. Beautiful bushes and flowers, roses. As we get up to Ise again, so we're in the center of Centro Parrita now. You can see businesses are just starting to open at this point. So it's not a dead town, just everybody opens around 8 a.m. It's just before 8 right now. So the town is just coming alive here on New Year's Eve 2025 as we enter 2026 together in this tour around Parrita. The store I'm outside right now is Jose Paulo. This is a women's clothing store for the ladies' fashion needs. And you'll see there's a few blocks down. There's about 3 blocks off of the main strip. Not too many businesses, but there are a few. So there's a libreria, a barber shop, another auto parts shop, another motorcycle parts shop, and then at the end of this block there's another barber shop. So off the beaten path there's plenty of businesses too. This is, pardon my looking into the sun, Artilec. This is another one that's like Goyo or Hivis here. And they sell a lot of home goods. You just saw on the Hivis sign LG. So there's a lot of, you know, like I said, refrigerators, washing machines, things for the house, cooking equipment, motorcycles they all usually sell as well, furniture. Here's another little clothing store, currently closed, but you can see kind of an array of what they sell, bags and glasses and dresses, women's goods, kids' clothes. This is Hotel Wilson. So they have a restaurant and bar and also a hotel. So I have maybe 20 or 30 rooms of a hotel. This is another Nicaraguan shoe store. Here we have a closed clothing store, Paca Loca. So if you want to get good cheap clothes, some resold clothes, some new clothes, Paca Loca has 2 levels of clothing. We've got another Farmacia, La Economica. Really good pharmacy, nice people. We're right across from Roche Cafe and Monje. Buenos dias. La Cañada is a good restaurant and seafood restaurant, Restaurante y Marisqueria. Here we have Cyclo Alcer. This is a bike store, bike shop. If you need a new bike, you can buy it there. If you need bike parts, helmets, or if you need to get your bike fixed, they can help you fix it. Coco Loco, a little local bar. If you're un borracho, estás un borracho. If you're a drunk, this is where you go. This is a little shop that does copies, and they have a lot of school supplies and office supplies here. And they do full color digital printing for you if you need printed stuff and you don't have a printer at home. El Buen Precio, Tienda El Buen Precio is another clothing store. They also sell shoes, they sell some toys for kids, but that's a pretty big store. And also this building has apartments in it, and one of my attorney's offices is here. Really good guy, Alex. This is a pizzeria, kind of like a homemade pizza rather than like a ready pizza or a, what's the other one that I saw? Pepperonis. Like this is more like New York style pizza that's handmade. So I highly recommend that. We've got a motorcycle shop here. Tony again, mi amigo Tony. So there's a motorcycle parts shop, but also they sell motorcycles. So if you're looking to buy a motorcycle in Parrita, come over here, just on the corner of the Central Park here. Then there's a dentist. We have Liberty, which is like a phone sales here. We've got the post office, Correos de Costa Rica. Above that, there's another attorney, places for rent. Oh, nope, that's an advertisement for a new gym in town. I don't know if it's going to be open there or that's just a sign. This is a little accessories place. Pardon the noise in the back. That truck using its air brakes because he wants attention. His wife's not giving him enough attention. If you're his wife and watching, give him more kisses when he gets home. He's begging for attention here in town. But yeah, so they do like lots of accessories here in the sense that like cell phone cases and chargers and things like that. Here's another notary service, kind of like a law office. So you can see everything that they do on the sign. Most attorneys do like everything from marriages to contracts to vehicle registration and you know, property insurance and, you know, constitution of your company and pretty much everything, contracts, declarations, anything you need. So there's Jimena Valverde Jimenez. So we have lots of attorneys on the street as well. We're underneath the bike shop right now. Cyclo Alcer. Oh wow, there's a big drone over there. So that drone's actually an agricultural drone. It's spraying some type of herbicide or pesticide, which of course is not the best thing, but it's kind of cool that we're living in the future right now. So this is a giant plantation that was just planted with plantains, plátanos, for commercial sale, maybe in Costa Rica, but could be exported to the United States or Europe or China. But they just cut down, this is kind of a good thing, they cut down a lot of those palm oil trees, the African palms that were destroying biodiversity in Costa Rica. And yeah, anyway, that was an agricultural drone spraying some stuff. Here's a little lottery place, miniature casino. I think they have a few casino machines you can see. There's a bunch of casinos. Let me see if I can get up here. Yep. So we've got a bunch of little casino buildings in town. This is Parritico store, surf and store. This is a really cool store. Highly recommend it. Really good clothes, shoes, skateboards. This is a Chinese supermarket that's closed at the moment. You can get all your beers and snacks and junk food and stuff. A really good pharmacy being kept clean. Limpiando la farmacia, feliz año nuevo. Another good pharmacy. Clothes store. This is what used to be a fragrance shop, but they opened up a much bigger one. This is BCR, Banco de Costa Rica, here, right by the traffic light and across the street from Goyo and Panaderia Aguilar. And La Patrona, which is the liquor store, Celulares Alex, another view. So there's 2 ATMs here outside BCR in case you need an ATM in Parrita. And then let me get it from the street here. So this is Freisch. This is the perfumes place that I was mentioning. Fragrances, this is their bigger location. Right next to Ópticas Jiménez, which is glasses. They sell really nice glasses and they have opticians here. This is Ropa Americana, or Moda Americana. But they have a lot of clothing. I actually just bought a pair of soccer shorts there. I highly recommend them. Mostly women's clothes, but they do have a couple racks of men's clothes. This is some type of Ministry of Agriculture government office here. As you can see, they don't want anybody getting in with the razor wire. But yeah, Ministerio de Agricultura y Ganadería. So agriculture and farming and cattle farming, kind of oversight board. And again, we're passing now the Central Mercado. So we have Mundo Parrita, La Carniceria, La Pura, the mini super and liquor store, the Panaderia, which is really good. Here's our other gas station in town. This is the Southern gas station by the big bridge. You can see all the trucks coming off the bridge right now. can buy gas and you can submit your ticket to winning a brand new car. And this gas station also has a really good little bakery inside and a little shop. They have everything. You can buy everything from beer to soft drinks to sodas to soft drinks are sodas to juices to water, healthier stuff, healthier snacks. This is our hometown dollar store, Todo a Mil, everything for a mil or everything for $2, which is not necessarily true, but they also have like a little cosmetics store next to it, and there's lingerie that's sold there for the ladies or men who like to wear lingerie. And then Todo a Mil has like everything. They have stuff for the home, stuff for the garden, furniture, clothes. Buenos dias, feliz año. So they got a little bit of everything, shoes, toys, speakers. Then there's a little hotel here, Cabinas Mi Lindo Parrita. I think it's only like $20 a night for these rooms. A pharmacy, pardon their sign, they actually had a truck run through the building last week and it's already rebuilt, so God bless them. There is a kind of not so healthy food place here, but if you miss and have nostalgia for the US, you can get your fried chicken and your burgers at Big Burger. And they're just starting to open up now. And then a really, really, really good fruteria, verduria. Buenos dias. They got everything. All your vegetables, your fruits, pineapple, watermelon, cantaloupe, bananas, avocados, mango, onions, red onions, carrots, chili peppers, tomatoes, potatoes, bananas, all the good stuff. Butternut squash. Another car wash place. This is like a union for teachers, but you can also pay your bills there if you want to pay in cash only. And then this is Soda El Tucan. You've seen me record from here before. Really good restaurant. Highly recommend El Tucan. And then there's a new soda, A La Tica. Basically a Costa Rican diner right next to Tucan. Set in the back, but beautiful. Really good food. And that's our tour, guys. We're back at the bridge, heading out of Centro Parrita, and here we are back at the bus station, I should say, El Mercado Central de Parrita, crossing the street as to not get hit, and back where I started, guys. So thank you for tuning in to this tour of downtown Parrita, my beloved town here in Costa Rica. I tried to take note of your past notes on videos I've done in past years. I try to do an update once a year of the businesses in Parrita and what's going on here. So I tried to keep myself out of the video except for the beginning and the end, the intro and the closeout. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions about any of the businesses in Parrita, please leave a comment below. I also have contacts with a lot of the owners. I could put you directly in touch with them. But if you're passing through Parrita, I hope you stop, shop around, support the town. There's an immense magnitude of really, really, really good, high quality businesses, and the prices here are cheaper than other towns like Jaco and Dominical and Uvita and Quepos and Manuel Antonio. I highly recommend stopping in a restaurant when you're passing through Parrita. Really good food, really good fruterias, really good fruit stands like I'm standing in front of right now. Really kind, helpful people. So guys, thank you for tuning in. If you're not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. I do lots of updates with agricultural stuff, with vacation spots to check out, places that I visit, waterfalls, beaches, national parks, farms. And yeah, signing off, Tobin Osuski. Goodbye 2025, welcome 2026. Come visit the Jungle Temple in Parrita, Pura Vida.